Ladies and gentlemen, Caravan fans, welcome to Haggerty Field for today's varsity baseball matchup between the Lions of Lyons Township and your Mount Carmel Caravan. My name is Rocco Lopez, joined alongside Brendan Daigler and Garrett Mann. And today we have something special for you guys. This is the last home game of anything for Mount Carmel. This is going to be a good way to go out for the Caravan, winning the regional championship. Brendan, how are you today?
I'm doing great. Just finished up a great lacrosse season with the Caravan along with Garrett, and we finished up good. But we actually recently took a loss in the playoffs to this team that we're facing, so we're hoping our baseball team get some get back for us.
Garrett,
we want to see a beating from the baseball boys.
We do want to see a beating.
Lions.
Guys, we have a great pregame show planned for you today, so we're going to take you down over here to our table. Today is a day we've all been waiting for. This is what the whole season has led up to. Today's regional championship matchup between the 20-10-1 Lions versus the 22-13 Caravan. I'm here joined by Garrett Mann and Brendan Daigler, and we just planned this out for you guys today. This is something special. We're excited about this. We're going to go over to our first one. The McQuillan file. Built on Dante, TJ McQuillan, starting third baseman, committed to Wake Forest.
Hitting .339 on the season with 25 RBIs with 37 hits. I would say that's pretty impressive. In baseball, you need a guy that is reliable to get on base.
And the thing about him is he's a big kid, and he's still able to beat out an infield ground ball. He's a fast kid. He's got the size, he's got the speed, and he has the power for sure.
Yeah, and when he puts in the play, he puts the ball in play, it's almost every time into the outfield. And, it's been a long time since he's hit a home run, so he's due for one today.
Yeah, and like we said earlier, he can beat an infield single.
Yeah.
A great arm from third, too.
It's great to have a good guy holding down the hot corner over at third, especially someone who is, an experienced baseball player. Some keys to the game today. We need to score runs early, at least 3 by the third inning. Lions can start off hot, and if they get hot, then, we don't want to give up. But if they get hot, then they get hot, and we need to just kind of kill that momentum. Can't make any errors today. That's what's going to kill us in this game. Lions will capitalize on all of those errors. They have very fast and very good players. Got to stay behind Connor the entire game. And don't give up if we go down. If we're down 3 in the bottom of the 6th, you can't give up. You got to keep fighting.
The Allen Tenney file. Allen Tenney's starting pitcher today. He's a Notre Dame commit. He fastball topped 93 earlier in the season. And the changeup sits around 81 to 82, topped 84 with a 1,800 spin rate. And that curveball, it's nasty. I've seen it from behind. It's disgusting. I would not want to be in the batter's box with that thing coming at me.
Yeah, when I think you're a pitcher, it's important any pitcher to have a really fast fastball, but having an off-speed pitch like a changeup is really
80,
huge.
Especially a slider sitting almost 80, and that spin rate is just insane. The break on his slider is pretty insane.
Yeah, I might have to check his mitt for pine tar.
Last 5 meetings, Mount Carmel and Lions have never played in the regular season. This is always a playoff matchup. Hasn't happened since 2019 when Mount Carmel won 8-6. 2016, Mount Carmel won 8-0. 2013, Mount Carmel won 5-3 in the regional championship. That year, they went on to win state. 2012, Lyons Township won 9-1. Lyons was state runner-up that year. 2011, 4-1 Lyons Township in the state semifinals. Lyons Township won 4A that year, and Mount Carmel took 4th place.
Yeah, it looks like recently in the past 3 games that we've been able to put a beat down on the Lions, so hopefully we can continue that streak today.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what the Lions have planned for us today and what the Caravan have planned today. The starters today, starting on the mound, Connor Ellington. Behind the dishes, Mario Medina at first, Anthony Chavez, second base, Brady Holland, Joey Arlen at shortstop, TJ McQuillan holding down the hot corner third. In the outfield, Logan Fernandez in right, Colin Adams in center, Hayden Layson in left field, and then designated hitter for the Caravan is Pancho Vasquez. This is a very, very junior-heavy lineup. In this lineup today, there's one senior.
Wow.
Colin Adams is the one senior in this lineup. So a young team, not a lot of senior leadership, but this team, they have the power to make a long run if they need to.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and especially with Count Adams being the only senior in the lineup, he's a great leader on the team. He's also just a great example of a kid that you want to be like him.
Mm-hmm. Any given day, baseball is a game of numbers, and anything can happen. Lyons Township finished third in the Westside Suburban Silver Conference. Mount Carmel finished fourth in the Catholic League Blue. Lyons lost to Rice. Mount Carmel beat Rice 5-3, but then lost at Rice 5-4. That 5-3 game we brought you that live, that was a great game for Mount Carmel.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Rice started off hot, 2 home runs in the first back-to-back in the first inning, and the Caravan didn't give up.
Yeah, it's very important in any sport. Like when you give up some runs and just basketball, lacrosse, football, give up touchdowns, goals, baskets. Like if you go down, you need to really just keep in the game.
Lyons played Marist, tied that game 3-3. We don't know what happened there. We don't know if it was got dark, no lights, or if they just ended the game early. And then the Caravan beat Marist 8-6.
Yeah.
That's the game. That was the last time TJ hit a home run. 2-run home run in the bottom of the 6th or the top of the 7th.
Yeah, maybe they had the coach had a hot date with the girl at the Mariners game. He wanted to leave early.
You never know. Lions beat Lincoln Way Central 6-1. Big win. Lincoln Way Central is a really talented, really powerful team. Mount Carmel lost to Lincoln Way Central 2-1 in the Do It Stevie's Way tournament on last Thursday, but they never gave up. And then a mutual loss between these two teams, Lockport Township. Lions lost 3-1 early in the season. Mount Carmel also lost 6-0 even earlier in the season. And then, the big one, Lions beat Providence, who won state last year and most state titles in Illinois, 7-6. And then Mount Carmel lost 8-5 at home, and then 7-6 at Providence in 10 innings, which is, it's impressive you could put up with the team for that long. Lions just kind of got the best of that game.
Yeah, I think just with baseball,
Anything's
baseball
possible.
mostly, just like whoever starts off hot is just gonna be hot. Like some teams can have an off
Game of
day.
momentum.
Like Jason Tatum said best, anything is possible. The road to Joliet goes through Burbank. The 4A sectional is hosted by Revis High School. The winner of today's game will play the winner of Nazareth versus Oak Lawn, which is also today. We're going to be bringing you guys updates from that game. And then the winner of the Revis sectional goes on to play at Ozinga Field for the super sectional matchup. So, that was pretty cool. Made the super sections last year, knocked off undefeated Nazareth, 38-0 record. Mount Carmel won that game 5-3. Here's a little map of where everything goes through Burbank right here.
Joliet's where the state finals are, correct?
Joliet is where the state finals are.
Slammers?
Joliet Slammer Stadium. Hopefully we're down there on June 7th, 7 p.m., 4A state championship game.
Yep.
The Revis sectional is a tough sectional. The next matchup that Mount Carmel is going to play is the winner of Nazareth versus Oak Lawn, and then on top of that sectional is the winner of Brother Rice versus Fenwick. And then I believe it's St. Ignatius versus Revis for that regional game today. So excited to see who comes out on top. With my guess is it's either going to be Brother Rice. It's going to be Brother Rice versus Revis next game, and then, don't like Rice. So hopefully we see Rice get knocked out. But the odds that happens are pretty low. But baseball, anything's possible.
Yep.
So, and then Nazareth will most likely win their game today, and they'll play the winner of this game today.
They'll play us.
They'll play us. 102 live streams. That's a new record for us. We will see you in the fall for football. Embarked on 102 live streams this year, which is, Garrett, that's a big number, isn't it?
It's a big number. I couldn't even count that high.
Big number. As always, today is presented by your Caravan Media Group, moderated by Miss Menke and Mr. DiFilippo. Myself, Brendan Daigler, and Garrett Mann on the mic, and Adam Stanislavski on the field, bringing you guys today's game live from Haggerty Field. We will see you guys in about 15 minutes for first pitch. Ladies and gentlemen, Caravan fans, welcome back to Haggerty Field here on campus of Mount Carmel High School, where the Caravan are the away team today in this game versus the Lyons Township Lions. That's because Mount Carmel is the 6 seed, Lyons is the 3 seed here in the Mount Carmel Regional. So, pretty neat.
Yeah.
Never seen this happen before.
Really?
Never. On the mound today for the Lions, number 15, a senior, Tucker King. Right? He's a senior?
Yeah.
What a guy. 6'4",
Yeah,
220.
senior.
Wow, this kid, that's a big boy.
Yeah.
That's a big boy.
Yeah, I bet I'd beat him in a fight.
I mean, when you have a pitcher, I think you need a guy that has some mass.
Oh,
on him.
we're
6'4",
off.
220.
We are off to this. King, fast windup, 0-1 pitch, or 1-0 pitch goes to 2-0. Yeah, I mean, this is a quick lineup. Or this is a quick windup here that he has. Doesn't take a single second. King the 1-2. Colin Adams, ball in play. Foul ball going out to left. Left fielder won't get there.
Yeah, like you said about that fast windup, I think it's key for the guy this mass. It's an easy way to generate speed, I think.
King committed to the University of Cincinnati.
I hear they're pretty good at baseball.
I hear they are pretty good at baseball. I mean, he's probably throwing what? I'm saying 90s?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would
he's
say
throwing
low to
90s, yeah.
low to high 80s.
No, high 80s, low 90s.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we go. There we go.
I'm glad I'm not in that box.
King the 3-1 to Adams.
Hey,
Looks like it's a walk.
Ball in there. Adams to first.
that's not how you want to start off a game.
That is not how you want to start off a game.
I think if you walk the first batter, that can really get in the pitcher's head.
Yeah, for sure. Up next for the Caravan, junior, number 22, TJ McQuillan, committed to Wake Forest, if you remember that pregame show slide. You know, as we said here, TJ's due for something today.
Yep.
0-0 pitch to McQuillan. Called a ball outside. And, you know, I mean, when you throw this fast, it doesn't really do much if you can't get in the zone. So
Yeah.
if I'm King here, I kind of want to slow it down here. Pick off back to Adams. Holds on.
Yeah, if you don't get a fast ball in the zone, it's really hard to just. It's really easy for the batter to tell not to swing.
Yeah, for sure. 1-0 to McQuillan. Another complete just, I mean, it would have hit the umpire in the head.
Yeah, almost a wild pitch. Have you ever seen one of those, Rocco?
I've seen a lot of those. I've been around a lot of baseball, Brendan Daigler. I've been around a lot of baseball. King the 2-0. McQuillan checks a swing, called in there either way.
Is that the first strike for King? I'm pretty sure.
No, it's like
It's
foul
his
ball.
first
foul
thrown
ball.
strike.
First thrown strike.
King up to 7 pitches.
Looks
McQuillan drive deep in left field in foul territory. Lions will get there. He won't get it. Drops it, and you know, it's windy out there at Haggerty Field. This flag is blowing. The trees are shaking. The leaves are. I see this one guy's hat is about to fly off.
Yep.
It's windy. It's a windy day.
Left fielder definitely overran that ball, and he realized he tried to jump back for it.
If Garrett goes outside, his wig might blow off. You never know.
Garrett's bald.
Yep. It's crazy how in these sports where the ball's outside, that
Yeah,
it just
and
can,
you know,
the wind can really take a toll on it.
It looked foul, and the wind is blowing towards right field.
Yeah.
So
Then also the spin on the ball plays a factor.
Chavez for the Caravan. First from King. That's outside. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what his exact count is, but I think King only has one strike that's in there that's been called a strike that hasn't been swung on. 1-0 from King to Chavez. There's the second strike he throws this game. 1-1 count.
Yeah, this pitcher's definitely throwing a lot of balls to start off the game. It's not what you want to do.
Yeah, but it looks like he's getting comfortable and hitting up with it.
King, the 1-1. Chavez follows into the dirt. 1-2.
Yeah, if we are able to get these two runners across, that'll be a huge start to the game, and definitely can build a lot of momentum. Baseball's a game of momentum. You want to start early.
Yeah.
You want to finish fast.
King kicks and deals the 1-2. Chavez, ball deep left field.
Oh, that's high.
That's high.
It's high, but
It's
doesn't
deep
have
enough
the
for
distance.
Colin Adams to tag into the fence. TJ won't go to second. Colin holds up at third.
Runners across.
Kochuri almost gets tripped up by the pitcher.
I mean, I'd say for the Caravan, that's completely fine. The first out, and you already have a guy on third.
Yeah. King up to 12 pitches. Coming to the plate. Shortstop committed to Illinois, Joey Ireland. Adams leads off of third. McQuillan off of first.
Yeah, Joey's having a great year so far.
Joey is having a great year.
Yep.
First team all-conference, CCL Blue.
Yeah, he hit a double
Missed,
last game.
yeah, missed the first, missed almost the first month of the season.
Yeah. What was that,
As
his
he just
ankle?
doesn't even looks like he doesn't even know what he's swinging at. Yeah, Joey missed the first with the ankle injury.
Mm-hmm.
0-1 to Ireland. King kicks and deals. Ireland back to right field. I can't see it from the
Yeah.
tree.
I got a view.
Looks like it could be over the fence.
Oh,
Joey Ireland
yes!
puts the Caravan on the board.
That's huge.
3-run home run for Joey Ireland.
How you done?
Line drive home run to right field. We lost it in the trees up here in the press box, but Ireland will cross home, and the Caravan start the game off with a 3-0 lead.
With some swagger.
And if you're
Yeah.
Lyons Township, that's not how you want to start this game.
Yeah, like you said in your keys to the game, starting off three by
Three
the third
by
inning.
3, and we're 3-1.
Wow, what a hit.
Yeah. Up to the plate for the Caravan, Pancho Vasquez.
Speaking of Joey being hot.
Garrett, did we just put Pancho instead of his last name?
Yeah, he's got it.
He's got a good first name.
Yeah. It's not even his name. It's his nickname.
King, the first to Pancho, goes for a strike. 0-1 from King. Yeah, and I mean, look at this foot movement from Tucker King. I mean, he kind of kicks his left foot into the dirt and then picks it back up.
Or as TJ likes to say, he kicks and deals.
Kicks and deals. Pancho
So,
to third. Tough play, or routine play, I mean.
couldn't think Joey hit that one. That would have turned into a double.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of Joey being hot, hits one. That was a hard line drive.
That was a
too.
hard line drive. I couldn't even tell it was gone. I mean, these trees just.
Yeah, I had a little gap. I saw like.
Yeah, I do have a little gap right here, and it actually landed perfectly over the N in
Yeah.
the 2013 state championship banner. So.
I saw the right fielder get on his horse. I knew it was gone.
Yeah, that was perfect. Logan Fernandez up, transfer from Jones, right back to
Ooh,
King.
What a
Snow cones it for the first third out, and that's going to end the inning. Or that's going to end the top of the inning for the Caravan. And Joey Ireland, wow, puts us on the board with a hot start. 3-0, bottom of the first, coming your way, about 2 minutes.
Caravan. Men together, focused on a common goal. Caravan. Men together, focused on a common goal. Aiming for excellence, grounded in faith. For 123 years and counting. Forming men for leadership. We are MC.
Alan Tenney warms up for the Caravan. Bottom of the first coming your way. Caravan leads 3-0 if you're just joining us off of a home run from Joey Ireland.
Caravan starting off hot, which is key in baseball.
Yeah, very, very much a key. Blake Ragsdale leads off for the Lions. Sophomore shortstop committed to TCU, top 5 player in the class of 2027, or top 10 player in the class of 2027. As the 1-2 from Tenney comes down the plate, Ragsdale chopper up to third, tough play or routine play for TJ, and that's the way that Connor wanted to start this game.
Yep. Infield ground balls for this team is almost a guaranteed out when you have McQuillan at third, Joey at shortstop, and then Brady Holland at second.
Yeah, this is a strong infield, especially our outfield also really. It's just a strong lineup in general for us.
Tenney kicks and deals his first. That's in there for strike one.
No, I'll tell you, Tenney's got a pitching windup like Fred Couples out there in the golf game.
Yeah.
Who?
0-1 from Tenney to Ratchiff, third baseman. That's high. Ball 1. 1-1 count. Tenney waits, steals. Another fastball, and then that's 4 fastballs straight that we've seen from Connor.
Yeah, Connor was telling me he has no jurisdiction over what pitches he wants to throw. It's all
yeah,
Coach
that's
Paul.
all controlled by Coach Paul in the dugout.
Yeah.
And Mario kind of has a say. He can wave it off, but Tenney, another fastball, swing and a miss.
Good pitch by Tenney.
Mario gives Connor the nod there. He liked that fastball.
I like that fastball too.
I mean, when you're throwing low 90s in Illinois high school baseball, that's huge.
I mean, low 90s is huge anywhere besides maybe the MLB.
I mean, even the MLB,
Yeah.
Mario can't squeeze it. Full count.
Mario can squeeze it. He just forgot to do it there.
Yes, he can. Great observation. Great.
Well, even some guys in MLB, if they don't throw a high fastball, they got nasty curveball or something like that.
Like a Aroldis Chapman's cutter, 104.
Well, that guy can pitch like 106 with the fastball.
I mean, but still. Tenney, full count. Fouls it off. It's Radcliffe. Or Radcliffe?
Yeah.
Radcliffe-y? I don't know.
Stupid name anyway.
Apologize if I butcher your name. Tenney in a full count again. 3-2-1 on the scoreboard. Kicks and deals a full count pitch. That's high. Walks the second batter of the game. 1 out. Man on first for the Lions.
I mean, even though it ended up being a walk, I think that was a good start for Tenney.
That was a great at bat. But also, I mean, 11 pitches into the first 2 batters isn't the best that you want to see, but anything can happen.
These guys got some wonky names.
They do.
Like just Nicholas, but it's spelled L-A-U-S.
Nicholas.
Spell it normal.
Tenney.
You're not that special.
Tenney, the first of this at bat. That's outside for ball 1. Graduation going on here at Mount Carmel today.
Yeah.
Walter H. Diet, class 2025. Congratulations. Rented out our field to graduate from.
It's a beautiful field to graduate from.
It really is a beautiful field. I mean, today, the landscaping here at Haggerty looks beautiful.
Looks like a strike.
It does look like a strike. That's in there for the first one. Got my binoculars. Shout out to Mrs. Herring for giving me these.
E4s?
Yup. When you're looking down at the
Tenney picks back to Chavez, throws it back.
Those binoculars are really big in this game. You can just get a clear line to where the ball is.
Yeah, especially some of these pitches, it's a slide or misses, or swing and a miss.
Looks like he wanted to play golf while he's swinging out there.
Yeah, that was a low. That was low, wasn't it, Garrett?
Oh, yeah.
Very low. Tenney, the 1-2, on its way. Breeze and fires. That's low. 2-2 count.
It's hard to see with these left-handed batters if it's a strike or a ball.
Yeah,
That's what the ump's for.
that is what the ump's for. And that's what Louis Geppetto's for up there in the press box, filling in the score. I think it's Pat O'Connor on the scoreboard filling in. Alan Tenney picks back. Radcliffe's in there safe.
Yeah, as the baseball kids would say, Alan Tenney's got a crush on number 12.
Does love throwing it back. Alan Tenney with the 2-2. Fires. Takes off for second. It's a strike him out. Throw him out. Ireland. Oh, looked like he got the tag, but I think they called it on the drop.
Yeah.
Could have been a strike him out, throw him out.
That would have been a cool double play.
That would have been
That
a cool
would've
double
been
play.
cool.
Ratcliffe in there at second. Stolen base.
I mean, that was a great catch by Ireland. That could have been bad if it got away from him.
Well, yeah, that's why he's out there. He's an athlete.
To Scotty next. The first baseman.
Oh,
That's a deep drive to center. Colin Adams under it. Doesn't have to go far.
Captain America.
And that's going to end the first inning with the score. Mount Carmel 3, Lyons Township 0. And we will see you back here for the top of the second inning in about 2 minutes.
Oh my god! Oh, I thought I was never gonna get out of there. The construction makes it like a maze in there. Oh my god.
What happened?
I was looking for my belt, but I couldn't even find it, so I just decided to just get out because I was terrified.
You're crazy.
Rude. Anyways, what did I miss when I was gone?
Well, thankfully, there's this satirical newspaper called The Merchant, run by a bunch of MC students, that has all the news about Mount Carmel that you'll ever need.
This is great. Shaq is trying to turn MC to a Papa John's. Oh, Mr. Murphy, he's selling Carmel apple suckers and all that. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, intramural caroling? That's crazy.
No belt? The dress code.
The first of the inning to Mario Medina from King. Mario swings and misses at the first. Hope you enjoyed today's broadcast, the last one of the year, brought to you by myself, Garrett Mann, Brendan Daigler. Excited to be up here for this regional championship game.
Yeah.
As Mario misses, or King misses on the first. Count is 1-1.
Another
Mario
swing.
fouls it off right into the catcher, and I know that hurts.
I'll never be able to play catcher.
No, never.
Well, you can't play catcher because you don't play baseball.
You know what, Garrett? That's exactly right.
What's going on here?
Ref checking out something at home plate, it seems.
No,
Something in the dirt.
The ump is.
They don't do refs in baseball.
They don't do refs in baseball, Brendan.
They get fancy names.
They do get fancy names.
Blue.
Like Blue. That is a fancy name.
Foul ball onto the top of the school.
I'm just so used to saying ref.
Yeah, you know, I kind of wonder how many balls are up there on top of the school.
Yeah, someone should
Really?
tell the roof they're sorry because the roof keeps getting hit.
We got solar panels up there
Sorry,
now, so
roof.
let's hope none of them are damaged.
Balls in the dirt. 2-1. I mean, those solar panels are probably pretty strong.
Yeah, they probably are.
Not my problem if they break.
I mean, they're working pretty hard right now. We got some beautiful sun coming in here down
It's
at
a beautiful
Haggerty
day for
Field.
baseball.
Mario Medina
Woo!
rips one up to second. Rips one up the line to second. Into center field for a single. Pinch runner's going to come on from Mario Medina, but I don't know who it's going to be. I think it might be Jackson Barons.
When I grow up, I want to be Mario.
JB8 coming on.
Mm-hmm. I mean, those will play all day. Just some nice liners in the outfield.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, last time Mario got a pinch runner last game, Hayden Layson got in a pickle. He got thrown out.
Fans, I apologize. Seems Garrett might have forgotten how to count. Tucker King is at 24 pitches. Garrett has him at 19.
Hey, Rocco.
I'm sorry, Garrett.
Better be.
Pitch number 25 coming to Brady Holland, who has gotten hot at the end of the season.
Yeah.
Walked off the game against Whitney Young. King picks back. Barons is in there safe at second. But as I was saying, yeah, Brady has really gotten hot at the end of the season. Hit a home run against De La Salle, a home run against Aurora Central. I think he's up to 3 on the season. He had one more against someone. Don't remember who it was. But, yeah, walked off the game last game against Whitney Young, 3-2, as he rips one in the outfield for a single.
Oh, boy.
Barons advances to second, Holland at first, and just like that, 2 men on for Hayden Layson.
Starting off like we did the last inning here. Got man on second and first.
First and second. King waiting for his first.
A bunt.
Bunt from Hayden.
It's a foul ball, though.
Fouled off. There we go.
That's funny.
Hayden shows bunt again. And, you know, I've been told by these pitchers, that it's harder to throw a strike when someone holds bunt.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Funny enough, Rocco, when I played baseball and pitched,
You could always throw.
No, they told me to throw it at the kid's face if he shows the bunt. I'm not even joking.
Well, I mean, because that's exactly where his face is right in the strike zone.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
Hit him in their face. Don't show a bunt to me again.
Another foul ball.
ish him, not ish you.
English?
Please.
That's a him problem. I think it's hitting the face, not your problem.
What is that, Mandarin?
No, it's not.
You take Mandarin. I mean, you should know.
No, I don't.
Oh, you
Take
don't?
Spanish.
You take Spanish, Garrett?
Oh, yeah. Como te lamos.
King, the 1-2. Punches him out. Hayden goes down on strikes for the first out of the inning. And that leads up the top of the order. Colin Adams, who got on base. How did he get on base, Garrett?
Colin got walked.
Colin got walked to start the game.
I mean, I think for the Caravan on the bases here, we're in prime time position.
Yeah, especially, top of the lineup coming up. Colin Adams looks for his first, looks to get a hit. As he hits one deep,
It's going.
looks like it's in the gap. I can't see anything. Is that over the fence? Colin Adams over the fence.
Wow.
The second 3-run home run in the game for the Caravan. And Colin Adams unloads the bases, and that's going to put the score at 6-0, Mount Carmel. And, I think 3 at the bottom of the third was a bad line that I just set for Mount Carmel.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, definitely to get a hold of ourselves here, or to get ahead of ourselves. Is there a slaughter rule in playoffs?
There is 15 after 3, 12 after 4, and 10 after 5.
Wow.
Look at that. That's ball knowledge.
That is ball
That's
knowledge.
ball knowledge.
As our lacrosse coach would say, Coach Kelly, don't get complacent. Can't get ahead of themselves here.
Shout out Coach Kelly if you're listening.
Yep.
Maybe. Never know.
Best coach ever.
Where did I put my phone? Oh, it's right here.
The Caravan start off hot here. This could be the moment for TJ McClellan to get his home run.
Yeah, crowd today here at Haggerty Field. Lions brought out the whole town, it looks like.
Yeah.
Lions Town.
That was funny, Garrett.
TJ got on from an error.
TJ did get on from an error. Yeah, drop ball in left field. Womp womp.
That's 7, right? E7? Well,
No,
better
that's
be.
E8. Wait. Yeah, E7. Good job.
Better be, because I'm not changing it. Hey, Coach Tree, what do you guys say to you, Blue?
Yeah, TJ was not. TJ did call time and wasn't ready. King was already in his windup though, and TJ didn't get that get time called.
Coach Tree's not a guy you want to make mad.
No,
Yeah, he is not.
Look at this wind. Ministry.
Is that the wind I'm hearing?
I think it is. No,
I think that's your train.
Choo-choo.
is it? I think it might be a freight train.
These trains can get pretty loud.
The trains can get pretty loud.
What if it's a crazy train? Ozzy Osbourne.
Oh my God. The 0-2 pitch from King. TJ calls timeout, though, before he can fire it. 0-2 pitch from King. Kicks and deals to TJ in the dirt.
Those in the dirt pitches can really get a catcher moving.
1-2 pitch from King. Strikes out TJ, and that's 2 outs.
Bad TJ.
Up to the plate for the Caravan, Anthony Chavez. With a 6-0 lead.
I think right now the Caravan just got to play a little conservative, you know.
Yeah.
Don't go swinging for fences. Just make sure to get contact and on base.
I mean, King's got to realize that. Tucker King's got to realize that he might have to slow his pitch down a little bit, because he's throwing pretty wild right now. Like, Chavez had to back off the plate for that. And, you know, as I said earlier, no one cares if you throw 95 and you can't hit the strike zone. I'd rather you throw 90 and hit the strike zone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like that. Chavez is in a 3-0 count now.
Pull the offer. Just kidding.
Accuracy over power any day, I would
Exactly.
think.
King, the 3-0. That's in there for a strike, and he did slow his fastball down there.
What if he threw the changeup?
What if he threw the changeup?
Another walk.
Get seconds.
walk.
Another walk.
Don't want to do that.
And see, if I'm Lyons, I got to think, you know, I might send some to the bullpen right now, but I can't see the bullpen, to be honest.
Yeah.
But from what Adam's showing me on the camera, it doesn't look like anyone's in the bullpen.
Ireland homered last time.
Ireland did homer last time. Can't homer on a pitch that's over your head, though.
Yep. At best, if
Well, at
he
least
tries to
he's
swing
not
at that,
swinging
it's
at
going to be a line drive
Yeah,
or
at least
ground out.
At least he didn't swing at it. No, he wouldn't even hit that.
No.
The 1-0 to Ireland from King. That's outside again. Two-0 count, 2 outs. Chavez leads off at first. King fires a 2-0. That's in the air. Looks like a short
That's
ground
trouble.
ball, and you know no one might get there. Drops it. A routine play that turns into an error for Lyons, and that's what's going to kill Lyons Township
they're
today.
throwing the ball around.
Yeah, Chavez could have scored on that. Yeah, this doesn't look like playoff baseball.
No.
It does not.
This looks like Little League baseball here from Lyons Township.
You know, I think the first 2 walks for King really got in his head there.
Yeah, and I mean, if I let in two home runs to the same spot on the field,
Yeah.
something's got to be going wrong.
Something's going on with
Catcher speaking sign language out there, giving some signs. If you're just joining us here, Mount Carmel 6, Lyons Township 0 in the top of the second. I apologize.
I mean, King with 42 pitches, and it's the bottom of the second.
Yeah, Ireland just walks over to second. Knew that wouldn't be a throw down, or else Chavez would have scored. Try to move slower towards the end to get him to throw it down. Blake Ragsdale holds him up. King, the 1-0, fires it into the dirt, just way outside.
Yeah, that would have been a strike if the dirt was the strike zone.
It would have been a strike.
I think King is really in his head here.
Yeah. You know, you can't let in.
And that's another.
Poncho line out to center field.
Center field got a bad read on it.
Very bad read on it, but he is able to hold on. Wow.
Diving catch.
Good
That's
catch.
a great play.
That is.
I mean, I can't even be mad about that. That is a great play.
That is a great play.
It's a mediocre play. Started the playoff bad, finished it great.
Yeah, but at the end, or at the top of the end of the top of the second, Caravan get 3 more off of a home run to the same place by Colin Adams. We will see you in about 1 minute. Here in the bottom of the second, Alan Tenney takes them on for the Caravan, only at 16 pitches.
Compared to Kings 42, I mean.
43.
43 now.
43 now, yeah. Compared to that, I mean.
How many pitches does he have again, Rock?
He's at 16. Well, I don't know. It says 16 on the board.
Well, maybe the guy who's doing the board doesn't know how many pitchers he has.
It's a strike in there.
He's only at 15 or 14.
Really?
He's at 14. 15 now, actually. 16 now, so just leave it. Fires it in the dirt. And as Garrett would say, if the dirt was a strike zone, that's a strike. But it's not.
Wow, whoever said that must be an idiot.
Yeah. Okay. Alan Tenney fires the 1-1. That's outside for the makes it count 2-1. Connor Alan Tenney waiting on Fitzgerald. Fires the 2-1. That's low.
Yeah, Alan Tenney's getting a lot of help from his hitters.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
pitching with the 6-0 lead's always where you want to be.
Yep.
Not getting a lot of help from the umpire, though.
Nope.
A couple of those calls look down there.
We could always slide him to Andrew Jackson.
That's in there.
Boom.
Play from Chavez, slips it to Alan Tenney,
Wow.
covering first, and that's how the Caravan get. That's how they're gonna get the first out.
That was a nice play by Chavi.
It was a
It
great
was.
play.
And that's why he's out there, man.
That is why. It's exactly why he's out there. Great observation. For those of you just joining us, the score: Caravan 6, Lyons 0.
You know, I'm not no fart smeller, Rock. I'm a smart fella.
Garrett's on timeout for 2 minutes.
Ooh, that's a foul ball. Looked like heading into someone's car.
Yeah, you know, Miss Maggie doesn't have the best experiences with cars.
Yeah, speaking of cars, I parked over there.
That wouldn't be good.
Might have to give Haydorn a little beating for hitting my car.
Alan Tenney, the 0-1 pitch. That's in there for strike one. You know, it doesn't help that Haydorn's in a very low stance.
Strike 2, Rock.
Strike 2. There we go. Thanks, Garrett.
Anytime.
That's why we have him here.
That's why he's here. That's why he's unmuted.
Should be muted.
Alan Tenney deals the 0-2. That's outside.
Time outside.
Trying to get him to chase.
Ball 1. Volleyball's about to get started over at De La Salle, playing Jones College Prep, who, you know, if you remember that, we brought you that game live. That was fun.
Who won that one, Rock?
Mount Carmel did in 2 sets.
Nice.
Line drive to the outfield. That looks like it's going to drop for a hit. Waved around second, holds up in the middle. Getting fired up.
Trying to, at least.
Trying to get something going.
It's hard to get fired up when you're down.
Yeah, it really is hard to get fired up when you're down. Yeah, they're trying to get anything happening here for Lyons. As this game just has not gone their way so far.
I mean, yeah, those 2 errors that they had, or it was either 2 or 3 errors that they had, has really killed them here.
Yeah, that drop out in center field,
And the one
then
in left.
The one in left. The outfield has not been a great place for Lyons today. Diet's graduation just wrapping up here.
Diet Pepsi. Great drink.
You're drinking a Diet Coke and you're shouting out Diet Pepsi. Wow.
I do what I want, Rock.
A swing and a miss.
But I think Powerade, is Powerade owned by Pepsi?
Who cares?
Powerade is a great sports drink, by the way.
Powerade is a fantastic sports drink. Love Powerade. Alan Tenney picks back in there. Pinch runner for the Lions is not on the roster. That's fantastic.
Some Bush League.
Yeah, number 30 is not on the roster for Lyons Township. So
that's 33, Rock.
that's 33.
Danny Kienzle.
Oh, it looks like 30. Yeah.
Another stupid name.
No. Wait, what? No, it's Brady Corin.
No, we're looking at the same thing.
I'm looking at the yellow thing. What are you looking at?
This one. Danny Kienzle.
I got Braden Corin. We got two different people.
Suspicious.
Holland's going to have to go for one to first base. Close play, but good play from Chavi, and Brady gets the first out.
Runner
or the
advances
second
a
out.
second, though. He stole, so Brady didn't have the opportunity to get the double play there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Up for the Lions, number 3, Roberts, number second baseman. The numbers are really throwing me off on here. I don't like the position numbers. I just like writing the position down.
Yeah.
Roberts.
Pretty convenient. Alan Tenney fires high for the first. That's ball 1. Crowded day here at Haggerty Field. Can't see what's going on down the line, but does look pretty crowded here. Alan Tenney, the 1-0. That's in there for strike 1.
I mean, with the binoculars, that looked right down the middle.
Now I want to look. Alan Tenney, the 1-1. Fires and deals. That's in there.
That was right down the plate. I don't know what this dude's looking at.
Yeah. Strike 2.
Probably looking for his girlfriend in the stands. Should be more focused on the ball.
1-2 count. Dugout's trying to get hype. Can't see what's going on in Lions dugout, though.
Probably some sneaky stuff. I don't like those Lions guys.
You never know.
Wow.
Foul
ball.
back.
That was nasty.
Here goes that.
I mean, just looking at the fastball speed to that curveball, it's just such a big difference.
Yeah, that's a 15-mile-an-hour difference.
Yeah. That's why I don't play baseball, Rock.
You just let Emmett Dowling throw you the ball.
Exactly.
I don't play receiver.
Sorry.
Silly.
He's a linebacker.
Alan Tenney, into center field, right to Colin Adams, though.
Captain America.
He's got it.
Hey, you don't.
And that's going to end the second inning. The score remains Mount Carmel 6, Lyons Township 0. And we will see you here in about 1 minute for the third inning.
Have you ever wanted to be funny? Have you ever struggled to be funny? Well, lots of us in Mount Carmel do. But if you want to try and be funny, even a little bit, come and join us at The Merchant. If you want to check out our work, go ahead and type in mchs.org/merchant. That'll show you the backlog of all the funny things we've ever made. At least, we think they're pretty funny. Decide for yourself.
All right, we are back here at Mount Carmel for the top of the third inning. The score is Mount Carmel 6, Lyons Township 0. Fernandez leads off for the Caravan. King fires in there for strike 1. And you got to wonder. It looks like he is throwing slower now because he was out of control earlier this game. Yeah, it's not as wild, but it's still not a strike.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're trying to throw strikes here as a pitcher. I mean,
Really? Are you?
I mean, if I was King, I would just
well, I don't know what he's
maybe
trying to
slow
do
it
'cause
down
he's
and
not doing it.
put it in the zone.
It'd be great if we had his pitch arsenal because I'm not the best at depicting what pitches they're throwing.
Yeah.
Fernandez, chopper up to right. He's fast. He has the speed to beat it. Looked like he pulled off. Umpire's gonna call him out.
That was a chopper to the left, Rocco.
What did I say?
Chopper to the right.
Oh, sorry guys. Oops. That's why Garrett's here.
Some people say can't swing it like a sword. Pretty sure when you chop at it, that's what they call it. One's high.
Mario Medina.
Looks like Juan Soto out there.
Coach Trey calls it Mario Molina. Garrett, who's Rob?
Rob? Oh, that's my friend.
There we go. Medina sees the 1-0 high fly ball. Very, very high. Drifting into fair territory.
That's dropping.
Ooh.
Little collision there.
I mean, that started in foul territory. Moved all the way over to first. Mario Medina, the second out.
That was probably the highest thing, like, baseball I've ever seen.
It's a pretty high hit.
King moving through this inning pretty quickly here in 3 pitches. Sees Holland up next.
I feel bad for Adam trying to track that ball.
Me too. Holland swings at the first. King only 5 pitches this inning. Compared to the 20 that he's seen the past 2 innings.
Yep.
Yeah, Brady had a nice hit to left field last at bat.
First ball. 1-1 count to Brady. King fires the third pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt for ball 2. King right back at it to Holland. In the
swing.
Dirt. Got Brady swinging, though. He went around. Holland. 2-2 count. Swings and misses, and that's going to end the top of the 6th, or the top of the 3rd. 6th. Scores 6. Score still remains Mount Carmel 6, Lyons Township 0. We will see you back here in 1 minute. Welcome back to Haggerty Field for the bottom of the 3rd inning. Leading off for the Lions is the 9-hole hitter, Coleman, the center fielder. Credited with 1 error this game.
That's a high
high pop fly, but Joey has hard time tracking it. I mean, this wind has just completely shifted from pushing to left or pushing to right to completely blowing back into us at center.
Should be a meteorologist, Rock.
Pretty easy to tell with the way the flag blows, Garrett.
I know.
Ellentoni only 31 pitches, though.
32 now.
32 now. Back to the top of the order for the Lions. Blake Ragsdale up. Ragsdale hits a hard line drive right to Chavez's glove. Connor tells him something. Didn't hear what he said. Looked like he was laughing while he said it.
Yeah, luckily I don't play first base because I would be sleeping on that one.
Yeah.
I would not be ready for that.
Got to have good reflexes, though. Is that the second pitch?
Yeah. Don't jinx it, Rock.
Connor fires the 3rd pitch of this at-bat. That's in there for strike 1.
I bet he didn't swing at it because he wanted to not let him have a 3-pitch inning.
Yeah. That'd be pretty cool, though. Ellentoni, the 0-1. That's not in there. Falls low for strike or for ball one.
I mean, what I've seen so far this game, Ellen Tenney's pitch arsenal's been insane.
Yeah.
Ratcliffe walked his first at bat.
Thank you, Garrett.
Anytime.
2-1 count. Alan Tenney taking his sweet time on the mound, and I wouldn't say we're moving through this game quick. We're not moving quickly at all. It's 11:45, only in the third inning.
Well, yeah,
but
they're
that's a
hitting
good
the
thing.
ball.
That's a good thing, though. That's a good thing.
Not really. I got to be at work at 2:45.
You got 3 hours. You're fine. Where do you work?
Hot Dogs Mountain Clients.
Oh, yeah.
Ran by
Coach Diego.
one of the owners.
Follows that back up here.
It's under the solar panels.
That roof needs some Band-Aids.
Trainer Joe might have to tape the roof up. Tape the roof's ankle. Alan Tenney in a full count. No man on.
Oh, I'm sleeping.
Waits and fires. 3-2. Up high. And is that his second walk? Yeah, Radcliffe's he's patient.
Yeah.
He's very patient.
He knows what pitches to
He
swing
knows
at.
what pitches he wants to swing at,
It's a good trait to have as a baseball player.
isn't it? Felt the wind from that swing up here. Nicholas.
Looks like 7 swinging for the fences.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be swinging for the fences, too, if I'm down like this.
6.
If I'm
Wind
down
blowing in.
6. But, anything's possible.
Yeah.
Only the third inning. For those of you just joining us, thank you for tuning in. Alan Tenney fires his 1-1. Fouls it back up to the press box, onto the yellow buses. Garrett, are you parked over there?
Oh, yeah. Well, there was this graduation here today, so I couldn't find anywhere to park.
Yeah. I think that's over now, though. I don't know. Alan Tenney waits, fires the 1-2. Oh, looked like it was just outside. 2-2 count.
See if Ellen Tenney can deliver a strike here.
Yeah, you gotta hope. You gotta hope.
He's pretty good at that. So
He is pretty good at that.
baseball, the dugout's doing a little get together over there.
Yeah, who knows? Alan Tenney
he
punches
delivers
him
one.
out. And that's gonna end the third inning. Connor's fired up, rightfully so. Score still, Mount Carmel 6, Lyons Township 0. We will see you back here in 1 minute. Back here at Haggerty Field as Hayden Layson leads off for the Caravan. Fires it in there for strike 1.
Hayden got backwards K last at bat. Probably looking to do something different here. If I were in.
Hayden fires it in there. Could be beat out as an infield single. No. Lyon throws it around the horn, gets it back up to the pitcher. Henry Sos, ball boy today.
Shout out to him.
Shout out Henrik Sos. Colin Adams, who hit that 3-run home run in the second inning.
See
Back
if he can
up.
do it again.
Can't do a 3-run home run again.
Well, get a home run at least.
Maybe. Just hit it to left so we can see it.
Well, oh, what a snag.
play.
What a snag.
Wow. Hard hit line drive, just completely snatched up by Ragsdale. I mean, he got at least a foot off the ground.
Yeah, he's definitely an athlete.
Yeah. That's going to bring up McQuillan.
I mean, what Rocco said is true. Top 10 player in the
Top
class.
10 player in the class 2027.
Gotta be
Or
athletic.
in Illinois. Top 10 Illinois player class 2027. McQuillan,
Oh,
hard hit
dude.
line drive up the middle. Could be two.
Oh, he's rounded.
It's
going to
be two.
Second.
Center fielder drops it again.
Oh, he's going
TJ
three.
waved around to third. He's going to be in there with a triple.
Oh, baby, a triple.
I mean, and do you credit the center fielder with another error? Because there's not the best fielding play that I could have seen.
That's probably the second time he's done that today.
Yeah, you know, just completely fumbles it in the outfield.
They should fire him.
Can you fire him?
I think it's called cut.
Yeah. Trade him.
I can see the Caravan dugouts pumped up for that one.
I mean, I would be too.
I'd be too. TJ's a triple.
Oh, baby.
I haven't seen many triples in baseball.
Chavez, complete out of bounds. That's going to Stony Island.
See if he can hit one of Stony Island.
Coach Hurry still told me that the furthest ball he's ever seen hit was Alec Thomason. He hit one to these on top of these houses on 65th.
Well,
Which is, that's pretty far.
well, that guy's a stud in professional baseball right now. So
Yeah. Do we not know where the ball went? What are we waiting for here? Oh,
I think it was just a new ball.
new balls. Chavez fly it out and walk. Hopefully he can do something here that knocks TJ in. Maybe knock himself in too.
All we need is a single here.
All you need is a single.
King with a
Strike
strike.
2 to Chavez. 0-2 count. King's pitch count at 60. He's worked these last two pretty efficiently. Unlike the first two, those were very inefficient.
Yep.
Yeah, 60 through 4 is not where you want to be at.
Chavez could be fair.
I think it's foul.
Foul ball. If I was Adam down there, I'd be getting a little scared.
I mean,
Pretty high exit velo.
Yeah, Chavi, he's like plus 100, right, for active velo.
Mm-hmm. I want to see if I can get an update from Nazareth,
Who cares? We'll beat him anyway.
just like last year. Another rematch at Revis. Revis has a very beautiful field. Very beautiful. Mount Carmel, I mean, we have a decent field. Chavez strikes on a high fastball. Leaves TJ stranded at third, and that's going to end the top of the third. Due up for the Lions, number 27, Piscotti.
Scatty.
See him in about a minute. Back here from Haggerty Field with a score. Mount Carmel 6, Lyons still got that big donut on the board.
You don't want to do that.
Big old fat 0.
You don't. And, if you're Lions here, you got to get some runs. You got your middle of the order coming up, which is where those power guys usually start to come in. So maybe they get something on the board here. Work through. Allentown, that's the curveball in there for a strike. Connor waiting to deal. 0-1 count to the first baseman. High fly ball, another one. Everyone's going back for it. Hopefully someone catches it. Someone will catch it. Don't know who it was. Can't see that far because of the trees. But someone caught it.
This guy's got a beard.
Yeah.
He does have a beard.
Give him a razor.
Great observation, Garrett. Next is Fitzgerald, the designated hitter hitting for King, the pitcher. He's what is he, 0 for 1 or 1 for 1?
Unsure.
Allentown fires outside for the first ball of the inning. Or ball of the at-bat, I should say.
Oh, he's 0 for 1.
He's 0 for 1.
Don't know what he did.
Allentown shakes off the first pitch that he's shown. Steps back on. Shakes off again and again and again. There we go. Finally gets one he wants. Fires the 1-0. Wow.
Way out in front of it.
That's that changeup.
Yeah. Those can get you.
Those will always get you.
A lot of people here today, Rock.
It really is today.
mean-
Everyone's sitting on the hill. People are in the outfield.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful day out here.
Who would want to come on this beautiful day and watch some
The
great
UV's
baseball?
9. So, But-
Meteorologist.
my phone's a meteorologist.
No, your phone's a phone.
Allentown, the 2-1 coming. But yeah, as I was saying, beautiful day out here for baseball. Fires in there, gets a swing and a miss.
That's a K.
Nope,
No, it's not.
That's
No, it's
not
not.
a K?
Nope.
Shoot. My
Put a K on.
fault.
close. Allentown in a 2-2 count. Here comes the payoff. Chopper up to Chavez. He's going to take it himself. Get there and beat it. Fire it around. That's the second out of the inning. Up next for the Lions, number 9, Haydorn, the catcher. Justin Haydorn, junior, apologize. Yeah, Lions is also a very junior-heavy team from what I'm seeing here.
Yep.
Yeah, Haydorn got on last time with that hit.
Yeah. I believe he is the only one with a hit for Lions.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he hit that one to hit the single.
That was in the gap, right?
It was in the gap.
It's in there.
Almost was a double.
Allentown gets in there for strike 1. The second misses wide. Allentown fires again, 1-1. That's in there for strike 2.
I wonder what they're chanting out there.
Me too.
They look like they're having a lot of fun.
I'd be having a lot of fun if I was in there. 1-2 from Allentown. Misses wide, 2-2 count.
I have a lot of fun wherever I'm at, Rock.
You the life of the party?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Gotta love it. Allentown waits. 2-2 count. Clock just strikes over 12. Volley ball has started.
What are you, a clock now?
Fair ball. Wait.
Yeah, fair ball.
Fair
ball.
Fair. That,
TJ's got something to say about it.
yeah, that looked like he touched it in foul territory from where I'm at, but Exchanging some words with the umpire.
Hopefully nice ones.
Hopefully nice ones.
Never want to say a bad thing to an umpire.
And do we count that? We're going to count that as an error on TJ. Allentown still only with one hit. And one error.
Who's up now, Rick? 4?
That's for the
Clark.
left fielder, Cam Clark. He sees one high from Allentown.
Grounded out last at bat.
Did ground out last at bat. Allentown waits. Fires. Ball hit deep right field. Fernandez looks to be under it.
He better be.
Makes the play for the out, and that's how the bottom of the fourth is going to end. We're going to see you back here due up for the Caravan. It's Joey Ireland, I believe. I don't know. I think so. We're going to see you back here in 1 minute. Ireland leads off for the Caravan. Hit that 3-run home run to put us on top in the first. Shows bunt, but that's in there for strike one.
I don't know why you're bunting.
You know, yeah, big power guy. Big power guy here.
I mean, he hit a home run in the first inning.
He did hit a home run in the first inning. Unloaded the bases, 3 runs.
Yeah, Joey must be eating his Wheaties every morning.
Yeah.
He's really hot this year.
Still haven't seen any action since Colin Adams' 3-run home run, but you know that's all we needed though. Ireland bloops one into center. Looks like it could fall, but it won't. Center fielder gets there.
Last time he dropped it.
That was number 8, Coleman. E.J. Coleman, sophomore outfielder. Gary, what was the score of your guys' game against Lyons?
9-6.
9-6.
But we were up.
We were up by one.
We were up 6-5 with 3 minutes left.
Yeah.
And they got a bunch of garbage goals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pancho 0 for 2 with 2 ground outs.
Hopefully he can get one here.
Not a ground out, a hit.
Lions far is it in their ball 2. 2-0 count to Pancho with 1 out. Caravan with 6 runs, 5 hits on 1 error. Lions with no runs on 1 hit and 2 errors. Complete opposite stand lines.
3-0.
Stat lines. 3-0 to Pancho.
He's
And
walked.
you miss in there, and you got to slow it down, and you got to wonder when is someone going to go to the bullpen and relieve King? Because
Pancho was walking out of the box before the ump even called it a ball.
Yeah.
yeah,
If you know, you know.
you know.
When you know, you know.
Logan Fernandez up for the Caravan. Self-taught barber here.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He said it in an article in the Daily Southtown.
Also 0 for 2 with 2 ground outs.
Transferred in from Jones College Prep last year.
Is Say who we're playing in volleyball.
It is who we're playing in volleyball, Garrett. Here we go. Here come some people to the bullpen for Lions.
I don't know why you're throwing that over. He was in there before the ball even got to the first baseman.
85 of you guys watching right now. Another one low. That's ball 1 to Fernandez. King on his 75th. It's a big number. High number.
What was that? 75 pitches and
75 pitches on 6 runs. Strike 2 with the at-bat. 1-2 count to Fernandez.
Yeah, all of our runs have came in from home runs.
Yeah.
Two 3-run home runs.
I love it. Logan Fernandez hits one over Blake Ragsdale's head. That's going to go in the outfield. Drop for a hit. Poncho advances to second. Logan to first. And it's a 1-out single for Logan Fernandez. Brings up Mario Medina, who, like most of the team, hasn't hit a home run in a while. So
maybe he's due for one here.
maybe he hit a 3-run home run against Revis, so maybe another 3-run home run.
Mario got a hit and scored, and then popped out.
Hopefully that pop-out can go over the fence this time.
Well, then it wouldn't be a pop-out.
Yeah, just be a home run, I think.
Medina, chopper up to second. Tags Fernandez for 1. Looked like he missed the tag. No, umpire's going to say he missed the tag. He wanted to say that he missed the tag, but it did from up here. It did look like he missed the tag, but I guess the umpire saw something.
Yeah, back when I played baseball, if they're going for the double play, you take the guy out on second base.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to be the ending for the Caravan. The score still Mount Carmel 6, Lyons Township 0. Into the bottom of the 5th we go, and we will see you for that. Over at De La Salle in volleyball, Mount Carmel up on Jones in the first set, 10-4. Jones just called a timeout. Love to see volleyball doing great.
Roberts up to bat. He flew out last at bat.
Alan Tenney fires low in the dirt. Excited to still be up here for those of you just joining us. The score still Mount Carmel 6, Lyons Township 0, bottom 5. As Alan Tenney fires low in the dirt again. That's a 2-0 count for Lyons. That's number 3. Lon Roberts, junior infielder.
It's a cool name.
That is a cool name. Alan Tenney fires a 2-0. Oh, I mean, from up here, that looked like it was a strike, but...
Man, a lot of things look like strikes from up here.
Yeah. With the left-handed hitter, though.
Yeah.
You know what
It's
doesn't look like a
difficult.
strike?
Went to the dirt.
The baseball bat. Looks like a baseball bat.
Thanks, Garrett. Connor on a 4-pitch walk. And that's not the way you want to start off the inning.
Unless if he's trying to roll 2 here.
Oh, looks like we're getting.
We're going to get a timeout here. Coach Ball is
Timeout.
going to come out, just try to, calm
Yeah.
his pitcher down.
Well, no one's in the.
No, yeah, no one's in the
bullpen, so-
bullpen yet, but I think Matt Murphy or Andrew McCormick's going to come in this game.
It's gonna be someone else if someone's gonna come in for a pitching change.
But, you never know. Thank you for those of you still just joining us again. I see this number keeps going up. We're at 81 now. Glad y'all could make it. Connor Ellentoni still on the mound for the Caravan, only at 60 pitches, which, through 5 isn't a lot. Garrett, what's that per inning? 12?
60 through 5 is 12.
It is.
Look at me go.
They teach multiplication here and division.
Thank you, Mr.
Yeah.
Rescue. That's
That's
strike
in
1.
there.
What's this guy's name, Rock?
Garrett, it'd be number 16. That's the center fielder, E.J. Coleman. His hands are covering the numbers on his jersey. It's pretty hard to see. Reliever still in the pen for Lyons. As Ellentoni looks to deliver the 1-1. Here it comes. That's in there for strike 2.
There we go.
Ellentoni on a 4-pitch walk the last at bat. Only no outs here. Bottom 5. Time's winding down here at Mount Carmel. Ellentoni in the dirt for ball 2. 2-2 count.
Coleman liked it a little bit. Had a little hitch. But I didn't like it enough.
You gotta wonder if you throw Connor because you need Connor a week from today.
Connor shaking off Mario.
Fires the 2-2. That's outside. Ball 3.
Full count.
Full count.
Yeah, this next pitch is big.
There's been a lot of you don't want to put 2 guys on base for the top of the lineup. Another very low stance here from Coleman. Ellentoni fires the 3-2. Grounder, chopper up to Ellentoni, to Ireland for 2.
Oh.
Chavez for
How
the
you
second
doing?
one. They got him out. Little miscommunication there by Brady and Joey.
Nice little double play from the boys there.
Yeah, a little
What was that?
miscommunication there. They both
E63 or 163?
I think it's 4-6-3.
no,
No, four-
Connor's
six.
one.
We just learned double plays today.
Yeah,
163.
that's 1-6-3 double
One.
play. 1 is the pitcher, Brendan Daigler.
Yes, I got that.
But I don't know who caught that, if it was Joey or Brady.
That was Joey.
It was Joey.
Brady ran into him though.
So it's a 1-6-3 double play for the Caravan. That's how they get 2 outs. Ragsdale up. And, it'd be a bad sight to see him with 3 people on. As that drops in there.
Not really, Rock. He's 0 for 2.
He's over.
0 for.
Over.
Line out and then a ground out.
Ellentoni fires the 0-1 to Ragsdale. That looked like he could have been in there for strike 2, but it won't be. Ball 1, 1-1 count. Lions, no runs on 1 hit and 2 errors. Ragsdale checks his swing. Mario options to the first base umpire who wasn't even watching.
He's looking at the birds.
Shout out Coach Draco. He just got here. See him down here.
Hit him up for DB coaching.
Ellentoni fires in there to Ragsdale. Chopper up to Joey. Easy routine play, and that's how the inning's going to end. Mount Carmel 6, Lyons Township 0. Top of the 6th inning coming your way.
just going to go with it.
Brady back in for the Caravan. New pitcher for the Lions. That's number 6, Mir Krantz. Good to see everyone getting some action today. Krantz tries a backhand at Ragsdale. Tough play.
Safe.
Brady's in there
Yeah.
safe. Yeah, pitcher missed it. Blake Ragsdale had to backhand it there, so.
Yeah, he went in there sliding, too.
Yeah, tough
That was very
play.
nice place.
It was a tough play. He almost got there, but not quick enough.
I bet Joey would have got it.
Yeah, very close.
Hayden's 0 for 2 with the backwards K and a ground out.
Pitcher fires back to first. Holland's back in there safely. Krantz to Layson. Fires back again, hits Brady. That had to hurt. Kranz 1-0 to Hayden. Fires in for a fastball.
Bunt.
Hayden misses on the bunt. As we're up to 90 of you guys in here, thank you for joining us. Oh, update from De La Salle. Volleyball is up 19-9. Set 1.
Showing
Wow,
bunt
fires
again.
high right over the catcher's head, and Brady's going to be easily in there. You know, yeah, when you show bunt, as we said, it's harder to throw him in there.
Oh, umpire's going to move on. Athlete.
They rotate. Hayden shows bunt again. Infield in. Looks like he could beat this out here.
He doesn't, but it gets Holland to
Yeah.
third.
Yeah, that's what they need to do to bring up
Small ball.
the man who hit a home run. Colin Adams, 3-run homer. That was his only hit of the night. Or does he have 2? No, he walked the first. Walked him the first inning.
Had a line out last at bat.
1 for 2 here. Adams in there. That's inside. Strike 1. Pitch number 2 of the at-bat misses high for ball 1. 1-1 count. Howland, good lead off a third. Another high one. 3-1 count to Colin Adams. You got to wonder, you bring up TJ here if you get walked, and as we said, as I've been saying, TJ's due.
Yep.
Adams fouls one off hard. Good cut there.
Could be another 3-run home run. Would be the third one of the game.
No, it couldn't be. Oh, from TJ
If
it could
TJ
be. From
got it.
TJ it could be.
Count get walked.
Scoreboard shows 3-2-1. Colin Adams up for the Caravan 6-0 lead. Caravan 6 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. Adams fouls another one off.
And that's my car.
Watch out. Off the top of the school bus onto a car. Media group does not have the best of luck with cars and foul balls.
Yeah.
Hopefully Garrett's got
Let's
it.
hope Garrett's car's okay.
She will be.
Hope so. 3-2. Misses high. Adams gets
Another
walked.
walk.
That's going to bring up TJ McQuillan.
Man's due for this home run.
That'd be kind of cool.
Get something interesting going on here. Hasn't been a run since the second inning.
Well, yeah, they came out hot, which is what they needed to do.
Mm-hmm. Build yourself a conservative leave early.
Yeah. TJ takes strike 1, curveball. See, it's kind of weird because in lacrosse and football and all the other sports, you can kind of hear the hear the game going on, but up here in the press, up here in the Kishka suite, it's pretty quiet up here.
It's silent. I don't hear
It's
anything.
very, very silent.
Kind of like it. Don't have to listen
I
to
hear the
Lyons Township people.
I hear the static in my headphones.
Can't hear that at football games.
Caravan Volleyball wins the first set 25-14. It's a fantastic sight to see. That looked like a balk, but won't be called. Over the head. Brady's going to be safe at home. Advance column to second, and, Lyons is throwing wild this game, and that's the first run that we've seen since the second inning.
Yeah, there wasn't even a need for Brady to slide there. I think he just does it because he likes to look cool.
It does make you look cool.
It does make you look cool. Gets the uniform a little dirty.
Which makes you look even cooler.
Which makes you look even cooler.
Yeah, Brady looks really cool.
You done? Another new pitcher goes out for Lyons to the bullpen. As Krantz delivers the 2-1, TJ fouls it back. 2-2 count, 1 out. Mount Carmel 7, Lyons Township 0.
Yeah, this guy's got 16 pitches. He's already got a guy in the bullpen.
It's no bueno. No bueno. Rice playing Fenwick now. I wonder who's winning that game. TJ Chopper off the pitcher's arm. He's going to be safe at first.
Went for the
Adams has to
there.
retreat back. Safe in there. And Mount Carmel's going to have the corners loaded with 1 out for Anthony Chavez.
I like this. Got a man on first and third.
Yeah, Chavez has also hit the ball. He has the furthest hit that I've seen this season. He hit it to 65th Street. So maybe he can do that again.
That'd be pretty cool if he does.
That'd be pretty cool. That'd put us at 10. Jace. Chavez, slow chopper up to first. Could they turn 2 here? They won't. Ragsdale fires it over the head of the first baseman, and that's going to score another run on what could have been a double play to get the Lions out of this inning.
That was a high thrown ball.
That was a very high thrown ball. I thought it was going to go over the thought it was going to go over the
fence,
the protection. And the score now, 2 runs this inning off of 2 errors, actually, for the Lions. Mount Carmel 8, Lyons Township 0. Brings up Joey Ireland, who, hit that big home run to get us started off hot. Ireland looks at ball 1.
Ooh.
The arms just aren't working today for Lyons Township.
No, they're...
I don't think you got that one, Rock.
I muted Brendan instead of myself. Ireland takes strike 1. 1-1 count. Fires the third pitch of this at-bat. That's down for ball 2. Krantz at 20 pitches. No earned runs, but 2 runs let in this inning. Krantz fires and deals. Ireland, line drive to center field. Could be over his head. Looks like it will be. Off at the back of the wall. Makes a bad read on it. Chavez comes around to score. Ireland waved to third. He's going to be down with a triple. Joey Ireland, 4 RBIs this game. Wow.
Joey's having himself a game here.
9-0 is the score.
Well, he's got the 2 hardest ones out of the cycle already done.
So,
you want to have 2 other at-bats, though.
He could.
He could, but he won't.
Hey, anything's possible. That's the motto today.
Besides the impossible.
What's impossible, Garrett?
Well, you said anything is possible. I said besides the impossible.
But what's impossible?
It's a good question.
No,
you should ask Mr. Impossible.
Nothing's impossible. 1-0 count. Fires in the dirt. Pancho Vasquez up. He's 0 for 2 this game, right?
Yep, over 2 with
0
a
for
walk.
2 with a walk. So got on base. Everyone has got on base this game, I believe. Another high pitch from Krantz. And just like King, Krantz is firing those fastballs that are probably mid-90s, but
they're out of control.
They're out of control, and you see, like,
ooh, the walk
just completely knocks Poncho off the plate in 4 pitches, which will bring up Logan Fernandez.
We're able to slaughter roll, right?
No,
if
not
Joey
anymore.
scores.
Not anymore.
Why?
It might be. Lions might come off here. Or what was I gonna say? Can't remember. Just like had a little brain fart there. Fernandez off the pitcher's glove. Still gonna be counted as an out. Hard hit ball, just bounced around a little bit. The score now, Mount Carmel 9, Lyons Township 0, and we will see you here. Connor Alentine returns to the mound. We will see you back here in about a minute. Alentine remains on the mound for the Caravan. Ratcliffe comes up to bat. Oh, he is 0 for 2 today as well, I believe. Alentine looks to deal the first of the at-bat. Misses low. Into the bullpen is...
Who is that?
I believe it's Matt Murphy.
Yeah, looks like him.
It is. Matt Murphy will come in to relieve, maybe. Medina can't squeeze it.
War Pigs.
War Pigs.
That's what they play when Murph comes out.
Oh.
Last year they played Hell's Bells, but he must have changed it up.
Fouled into the dirt into Medina's glove. 2-1 count to Ratcliffe.
Connor's at 74 pitches.
74.
It's not bad.
I believe Tucker King finished with what is he in the 90s?
No, I think he was 70s.
Yeah.
70s. I was way off. Oops. Alentine waits, steals, 2-2 count. Fouled up by us. Ooh, Lyons in the middle. That almost smoked that. It almost smoked this guy right here in the Cubs hat. That would have been
Yeah, Cubs fan, he deserved it.
that would have been no bueno.
Yeah, Alentine's only let up 1 hit today.
Yeah.
Elton having himself a game.
He really is. Fires in the 2-2. That misses wide. 3-2 count. Another full count for Connor, which is it's been a lot this game.
Was that behind the batter?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, if he hits him here, we'll see a little tussle on the field.
Maybe.
Hopefully.
You should run out there. They could use you.
Make this game entertaining. Fouls it off again.
Hey, this guy's hiking up Ellentenny's pitch count.
And, he's done it.
Yeah.
He's done it every at-bat this game.
I mean, he's got 2 base on 2 walks, and I think both of them were full counts.
Yeah, they were.
And this one's a full count as well.
Another very patient hitter.
Oh!
See?
Allentown just said, get off the plate.
Get out there, Diggs.
I mean, a guy my size against, like we said earlier, these Lyons guys, they're big.
They're very big.
There's a guy with a beard out there.
Yeah, Daigler versus kids that are over 6 foot never really goes well.
Nope.
Just like in lacrosse. Up for the Lions, that's number 7. Luke Nicholas, senior outfielder. Ellentenny fires one in there. Strike 1. Garrett, you're a very loud typer.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I'm mad at the keyboard.
That's a pop fly.
That's way out there onto a bus.
How many times do you think those buses got hit?
A lot.
I think half the pop flies have gone over there.
Yeah.
Guy in the left field line looks like Big Red from Doherty Dozen. Left field line.
How'd you see that? I don't see anyone over there. Oh, I see him now. Ellentenny in a 1-2 count. 2-1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. Man on first for Nicholas, who is 0 for 2 this game. Oh, Connor wanted that call as a strike.
I mean, again, it looked like a strike from up here.
Everything looks like a strike from up here, though.
Besides the ones that don't.
Besides the ones that are in the dirt.
Exactly.
You got to wonder if Murphy's going to come in or if they're going to hold out with Ellentenny. His pitch count is getting up there. Yeah, and I'd love to see some other guys get some action this game too, especially with the lead that we have. And you got to think: do you want to use your best arm in Matt Murphy, or do you want to hold off?
It's a arguable statement.
It really is. One of your best bullpen arms. Ellentenny fires in there 1-2 again, 2-2 count again.
Ooh.
Just fouls it back off.
Just missed a car.
You could see that?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's pretty cool.
God gave me eyes, Rocco.
2-2 counts again. Still. Ellentenny, you gotta wonder here if you go for a changeup or a curveball, grounded right or flied back right to Braden on a little weak line drive for the first out.
Nice little play there by Brady Holland.
Haggerty Field is packed today.
It is packed.
Wow. Ellentenny fouls it off back into the dugout. Another timeout from Jones. Mount Carmel goes up 14-9 from De La Salle in volleyball. So, you got to love to see some sports being successful here.
This guy's got a beard.
Yeah, this is
the first baseman who we've mentioned has a beard.
Diggs, you look good with one.
Thanks, Garrett.
Anytime.
Scoreboard shows 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Ellentenny pitching to Nicholas. Or Piscotti, I apologize. Like Stephen Piscotti. Allentown shakes off, then confirms, steps off the mound, though. 2-1 count to Piscotti, who's also 0 for 2 this game. Fouls it back into the dugout.
He had a fly out and then a pop out.
2-2 count now. Here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And you got to think about how much of an effect Mount Carmel's hot start played in this game here.
Yeah, it definitely sucked out all the energy out of Lyons Township.
Yeah. Joey did text me last night. I go, "Are you locked for this game?" He goes, "I'm already." It was 9:30. He goes, "I'm already in bed." And I was like, "That's great."
Love to see that from a key player like Joey on this team.
And then this happens. Joey just knocks one in. 4 RBIs from him this game, so great game from him.
Do you think Joey eats vegetables?
Probably. Got your greens in.
Allentown steps on, waits to pitch. Gets the signal, 3-2 count. Fouls it back yet again.
These guys love 3-2 counts.
Yeah.
Allentown is getting up there.
And hitting balls
He's at
into a parking
92
lot.
right now.
92.
Let's see the man get 100, yeah.
I don't want to see him get 100. You got to save that arm. Allentown deals again, just hits him. Yeah, and you gotta wonder if Murph's gonna speed up his.
Yeah, I'm wondering
here
right
comes
now what
Coach Paul peeks out at Murph.
I'm wondering what the Lyons Township kid said to Connor because he's hit 2 of them by now.
Timeout. Timeout called on the field.
You hear the War Pigs?
I don't hear. I don't.
We can't hear anything from up here.
So you really can't. Allentown checked down on the mound by Coach Paul. Murphy, looking great out there.
I mean, he looks like Matt Murphy.
He looks like Matt Murphy.
Just doing his thing.
Doing his thing.
Is that Ethan Hayes being a glue guy?
That is Ethan Hayes being the glue guy.
Defending Christian back there.
Protecting Christian back there. Piece of paper flying around in the sky. You didn't see that?
No, I didn't.
Just a piece of paper.
I didn't know paper can grow wings.
Paper airplanes, they can fly.
Well, no, it's just like a sheet of paper.
I mean, this wind's blowing, so I wouldn't be surprised.
The wind is blowing pretty hard. I mean, look at this kid's shirts. This kid's shirt's blowing pretty hard. Trees are blowing. Wind's blowing inwards. So ball's going to stay in the infield. Allentown with 1 out.
Still on the bump. 94
Still on the
pitches.
mound. 94. It's a lot of pitches. Slow roller up the middle. Could score 1 for Lyons. Error in center field from Colin. Lions are going to get on the board.
Yeah, Colin fumbles the ball, allows the guy to get to second and the other guy to get to third.
It's okay. We got 8 to play with.
Yeah. Personally, I think it's time to put Murph in.
Yeah. Christian Clark goes down in his stance, and then it'll get them. That'll get him going. That'll get Murph going. Allentown still going to see a couple more batters. Allentown fires it in. Here's the first. On the dirt, that'll score another runner. Lions back on the board. 9-2 here for Mount Carmel. Only 1 out. Connor Allentown, 96 pitches.
I mean, I think it's everyone's thinking now on the Caravan side.
When's Murph coming in?
Yeah. I mean, hit a batter.
Well, yeah, they probably don't want to put him in mid-inning. They're trying to see if Connor can get out of this one.
I'd put Murph in.
Hayden calls him off.
Yeah, fly ball.
Oh, he looks like he
runner
wants to go home.
tags. Wanted to go home. TJ cuts it off.
Bad
There's
throw
the
from
first.
Hayden, but luckily TJ was able to get it.
Yeah. That'll bring up the bottom of the order, or the 7-hole hitter, Cam Clark. Ellen Tenney, 97 here. Swing and a miss. 0-1 count. Ellen Tenney, so if he goes over 105 in this at-bat, he's still allowed to finish it, though, because he was in the middle of the at-bat. Fun fact for you guys.
Forgot there was a pitch limit.
105. Ellen Tenney fires it in there again in the dirt. Good block from Rio.
Yeah, you could definitely tell Connor's starting to wear off.
Yeah, I think his arm is running out of juice
Oh,
here.
they called that a strike.
Oh, they did? No, they didn't.
Whoever's doing
He already had a
Scoreboard.
he already had a strike. He swung and missed on the first pitch. Ellen Tenney fires it in there again.
nasty
one's a
curveball.
Strike. 1-2 count from Connor here. Lyons Township, 2 runs on 2 hits and 2 errors. Mount Carmel, 9 runs on 9 hits with only 1 error. Ellen Tenney fires in here again. Here comes the 1-2. Gets him high. He went. Ellen Tenney fired
He's
up.
pumped up.
Rightfully so.
Able to
I'd
get
be
out of the
fired up too. Able to get out of the inning with minimal damage. Mount Carmel still maintains a 7-run lead. And you got to wonder, will Matt Murphy come in this next inning? I think he's gonna.
I would assume he
I would assume so. We're gonna see you back here for the top of the 7th inning in about a minute. An update here in from Brother Rice. Brother Rice up on Fenwick 5-4 in the bottom of the 6th. As the game starts here in the bottom of the top of the 7th for Mario Medina. Caravan still maintain that 7-run lead.
2 balls to start off your pitching. It's not really what you want to do.
Not great.
Nope.
These guys, all 3 of their pitchers have started not so hot. Don't want to do that.
St. Lawrence up on Tinley Park in Class 3A.
It's a line drive to center
Good boy,
field.
Mar.
Had to get up there. Another error from the center fielder. Could send Rio to second, but he'll hold off.
Well, yeah, Mario with the bad back probably doesn't want to be running too much.
Yeah.
They're going to put Jackson Barons out there for the pinch runner.
As I was saying here, St. Lawrence up on Tinley Park 6-4 in the Class 3A regional.
Yeah, all of our guys are seeing these pitchers well.
Mm-hmm.
Very well.
Brady's 2 for 3.
Showing bunt. He bunts it.
Gets a good bunt up there. It'll Vance Jackson. Brady might be
Wow,
safe. He's
he
going to be
is
safe. That was a fantastic bunt from Brady Holland. It'll put
Yeah.
him on the board with an infield single.
put that on his resume. Good
Yeah.
bunter.
Good bunter. Providence's game hasn't started yet.
Love a good old bunt.
Yeah, it's gritty.
Love when schools aren't posting a lot on Twitter.
Well, maybe they're focused on the game. Hayden lays down another bunt. And everyone advances.
Gee.
Yeah.
Oh,
Third baseman
It's gonna
failed to
load.
pick it up.
it's going to load
It's
the
gonna
bases.
load the bases for Colin Adams.
Uh-oh, Captain
Uh-oh.
America.
Oh, the boys are pumped in the dugout over there.
Gotta love it.
AJ's doing a little crab dance.
Gotta love it.
Yeah, Connor Ellington, he's dancing out there, probably happy he doesn't have to go back in. Matt Murphy's still in the bullpen,
Matt Murphy's gonna come back in,
most likely.
most likely, or come in, not come back in. No outs here. Bases loaded for Colin Adams.
Oh,
Almost hits him. You know, as Coach Stur would say, they got ice down there, so let that hit you. That's a free run. I'd probably get out of the way, too. I can't even lie.
yeah. No,
Adams checks his swing, goes all the way around, though. 1-1 count. Fires the 1-1. In the dirt. That's going to score Jackson and advance everyone all the way around. Caravan now have 10 runs on 12 hits compared to Lyons 2.
Colin's probably pretty mad he can't get that
Grand
third
slam.
RBI.
Third RBI. Means 7th. 7 RBIs if he hit a
I
grand
mean, it'd
slam.
be pretty cool if you got a grand slam.
Yeah, it would be. He hit one earlier in the season, too, against George Washington.
He hit a home run earlier in the game.
He did hit a home run earlier
That
in
was
the
a
game.
cool home run.
That was a great home run.
Yeah, the way it went over the fence was so tough.
I couldn't even see it go over the fence. I'm not even lying.
I saw a little glimpse.
I got a little gap right here in the trees. I can see the right fielder's head.
Yeah, me and Garrett got nothing over here.
That's
so.
about it.
I
Yeah, I
know.
really can't see anything. 3-1 to Adams. That'll get in there for strike 2, and Adams in a full count. 3-2, no outs.
3-2, what you gonna do?
10-2 Mount Carmel.
Maybe we'll get the bases loaded again.
Garrett.
Yeah, Rock.
And we will.
Colin walks. Base is now loaded for TJ.
Oh, this could be his moment, Rocco.
See, he told me he was due. On Wednesday, he told me he's due for a home run. I'm still waiting.
Maybe this is his moment.
And that's why I put that in his pregame slide. But, this game he is, what is he, 2 for 2, Garrett?
Give me a second.
He's swinging for a hit.
TJ is 3 for 4.
3 for 4.
That's pretty good.
That's great. How close is he to a cycle?
Very far actually.
Very far. What does he have, 3 singles?
Or no, TJ's 2 for 3 with you got it on in an error.
Oh, yeah.
2 strikes here to McQuillan. No outs still. Bases loaded
Once again.
once again.
It's not a sight you want to see. TJ McColl with bases loaded.
Good block from the catcher. Good luck to the hockey team today, playing their first game against Crown Point in Hammond, Indiana. That ball hits the grass, it looked like.
Hockey
Just-
in the summer, that's interesting.
Isn't it? Thank God it's not outside, or else the ice would melt.
Yeah.
You're
it
playing
will.
on mud.
Play on mud.
Playing on water,
Mud
actually.
hockey. Water hockey. The 2-2 to McQuillan.
What a,
Wow,
what
and
a-
they're gonna get a double play
Double
out
up,
of
yeah.
that. That was the line driving,
I
just
don't
not
even-
the smartest base running, but
There's no way Adam was even able to get that camera around.
yeah,
Balls hit so hard.
that ball was hit very, very,
Good snag, though,
very, very hard.
by the second baseman.
Lubrick to Chavez for the first pitch of his at bat. 10-2 Mount Carmel still. Chavez, deep drive to left, or to center. Center fielder won't have to move at all. They read that perfectly. And the Caravan will leave 2 stranded on base. Going to the bottom to close out the game comes in Matt Murphy. Gary, what's the song?
War Pigs.
Start singing.
Don't tell me what to do.
We will see you back here in about a minute for Matt Murphy's return to the mound. Matt Murphy comes on, throws 1 pitch for a ball. Murphy again kicks and deals into the dirt.
Another ball.
Another ball, 2-0 count.
Yeah, it's not how you want to start.
That's not how you want to start.
Nah, we're up by 8. Who cares?
Don't get complacent.
Anything is possible. As Jason Tatum said when he won the championship, anything is possible.
I'm just repeating everything we say now.
I'm repeating what he says.
3-0.
That's not the way you want to start the game off
Yeah.
for Matt Murphy coming in.
I mean, he can do whatever he wants, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
Found it. This lady's got a coat and a winter hat on.
It's not that cold out there.
Wrong season.
It could, the wind could make it cold. Ground ball up to Joey, routine play over to Chavez for the first, and that's how the outs get started.
Around the horn.
Volleyball at versus Jones going to the 3rd set. They ended up losing that second set.
What's this guy's name, Rocco?
I'm not even gonna. Oh, this is their last hitter. This is Coleman. Also 0 for 2 this game, I believe. 0 for 3, correct?
Unsure. Or 0 for 2.
0 for 2.
This guy's got really low stance.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, a lot of guys are 0 for on this team.
A lot of guys are.
It's not what you want.
They're really, especially in a playoff game.
Yeah.
That's in there. Strike 2 for Murph. Bad throw back from Rio.
Yeah, they forgot to wake up their bats this morning.
Lions also did get here pretty late. They were getting here when we were going to start setting up. They got here around like 10:10.
Yeah.
Not a lot of time to warm up.
Maybe one of them forgot to set their alarm.
Maybe. Murph throws at the feet for ball 2. 2-1 count. Just lost you guys for a second. Sorry. High fly ball. Very, very high up. Gonna come. Is it? There we go. Right into Brady's glove.
Nice little play by Brady. We got 2 outs in this bottom of the 7th.
Yep. Volleyball, as I just said, heading into set 3 at De La Salle against Jones. Lost the second set by 2 after winning the first one big. Murphy fires it in.
That's in
there.
there.
For a strike. You know, see, I'd hate to be in this position that Blake Ragsdale's in right now. Your season ends on your shoulders. I wouldn't like that. Murphy wanted that strike call, but like Brennan, you know what I'm saying? Like you're in this position that sucks.
Yeah, when my dad played softball, whoever made the last out had to buy a beer for the next week.
16-inch softball league.
Yep.
Gotta love it.
16-inch softball's one of the best games I ever played in my life.
Besides Fortnite.
Besides Fortnite.
Murphy in a 1-2 count. This could end the game right here.
Love me some
Kicks
Fortnite.
and deals in the dirt out wide.
Hey, Matt, that's not the strike zone.
Scoreboard shows 2's number 2 at bat. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Ragsdale taking his helmet off. You didn't get out yet.
Yet. 2-2 count, Murphy to Ragsdale. Murphy kicks and deals in there. That's a chopper to third. TJ McQuillan won't get there.
Well,
Jinxed him.
the season didn't end on
The
him,
season didn't
Rocco.
end on him, so there's still life. There's still life here in Mount Carmel for Lyons.
Yeah, that would be really bad for a sophomore ending all the senior season.
Yeah. Here's Ratcliffe. He's also he's a junior. Yeah, not a senior-heavy team, Lyons Township.
Ratcliffe is 0 for 0 with 3 walks.
Ragsdale takes off running.
Foul ball.
Lyons coach didn't want to go over there and get that.
Let's see if Ratcliffe can go 4 for 4 with 3 and 2 counts.
And I wonder if that's the first time he swung at the first pitch he's seen.
Probably.
Murphy to Ratcliffe. 0-1 count. Murphy fires it in. Gets him swinging for strike 2.
Swinging for the fences there again.
That was a nasty pitch. I don't know what
It
it
was.
was, but I could see it from here. The rotation on the ball.
Very beautiful rotation on the ball.
Nasty.
Ragsdale takes off for second.
That's a high
Popped in the
fly.
air. We can't see where that's going. Looks like it's going to be out just based off of the reactions from everyone.
If I were Ragsdale, I'd be pretty mad. Ran to second, had to go right back.
Brother Rice regional champions over Fenwick, winning 5-4.
Only because we didn't have a thing to say about that.
Yeah.
Murphy in an 0-2 count. Comes into Ratcliffe. Dugout's getting hype.
See if Murphy can keep this team alive.
Ratcliffe needs to keep his team alive.
Yeah.
Ragsdale takes off in the dirt. He's going to get down. Ragsdale's going to get the steal.
Yeah, all Murph has to do here is not let up 8.
Yeah.
Now let up 8 with
2 outs.
2 outs in the bottom of the 7th inning.
Pretty hard thing to do.
Pretty hard thing to do.
It's impressive if he does, actually.
Matt Murphy. Ragsdale, very big lead. He wants to go. He goes for third.
Yeah.
Gets him swinging in the Caravan of the regional champions.
How you doing?
Good win by the Caravan.
Great win. Fantastic win by the Caravan.
Starting off hot.
Love to see it. Love to see it. Love to see everyone showing some love. Yeah, I mean, that's just, if you're Lions, that's not the way you want to go out.
No.
But, yeah, if you're Lions, that's not the way that you want to go out. But
What can they do about it now?
what can they do about it now? Here from Mount Carmel with the final score, Mount Carmel 10,
Lions 2.
Mount Carmel 10, Lyons Township 2. And I messed up our camera a little bit. There we go. Mount Carmel 10, Lyons Township 2. Fans, we thank you for those of you guys who joined us. Here comes Garrett back in here. Mount Carmel 10 runs on 12 hits with 2 errors. Lyons Township 2 runs on 2 hits with 2 errors also. And it's a great way to win. It's a great way to win. It's a great day when you win by a lot.
Yeah, I would just say player of the game is Connor Alenteni. Start off the game hot.
For sure.
Finished the game kind of slow, but he did throw around 100 pitches, so give him a little leeway.
When you start early hitting and then you have the pitcher to come in there, don't let up any runs until the 6th inning. It's exactly what you want, and that's how you're going to win big games like this.
Fans, we thank you for joining us this season from Bartow Dowling Stadium, from Haggerty Field, and from the Cacciatore Athletic Center. My name is Rocco Lopez alongside Brendan Daigler and Garrett Mann, and we will see you in the fall.